Yeah, man, the chocho pie are bad. Yeah, man, people with diabetic, high blood pressure, they can try that one. Yeah. Put you out there, my son. If you are them know, say, mommy, say that one, yeah, bad.
Wagwan, what's great? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome and thank you very much for stopping by. My name is Chef Adrian Morris and you're watching Morris Time Cooking. As seen in the title, yes, today I'll be showing you how to make some chocho pie. You heard right, Jamaican chocho pie, aka Christophine, or some people might call it CHO. If that sounds interesting, stick around. See, after the intro, we get right into it.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
And we are back. As I said before, making some chocho pie, aka chayote, or you can call it Christophine pie. These chocho, growing up, we used to have like in our backyard chocho growing for days. It was one of those fruits that just came up widely, right? So you would always have chocho, and we'd cook this up with some saltfish and a bag of thing. But today, I'm going to be making some sweet pie. You ready? Let's go. I have 6 chocho. What I want to do, I'm going to peel them. So we're just going to peel those. Try not to take off too much of this. Medium sized chocho is fine. Just peel them up nicely. So you know we have the apple pie. Now we're doing the chocho pie. Yeah, man. And if you want to see more recipes using chocho, comment chocho recipes, please. Yeah, man. So just peel that like so. So for those who may not know what chocho is a fruit from the Caribbean, right? We use it in soups. Yes, it's one of those fruits that we treat like it's a vegetable because we can put it in soups, can put it in stir fry, we can put it in stews, and now we're gonna we put it in juice, and now we're gonna put it in a pie, right? The texture of it is that of like the pear, you know what I say, and it really and truly doesn't have much flavor to it. It's just fresh. It's like a water substance, so to speak. But the texture is that of what you would have the American pear, right? So now, peel that, and then I'm gonna core it. So core that. So you have the seeds right there. Cut that down the middle. Cut it down the middle. Cut it into little strips, just like you do apples. I'll core out the middle. Again, core out that. That's what we have. It resembles apple, right? You can slice that up however way you want to. I'm gonna slice it like we do apple, right? Make it kind of resemble apple pie. So slice it up, or you can dice them up, your preference really. Alright, I'm going to zoom through this. After I'm done, I'll be back. And this is what we look like. As I said, they look like green apples, right? No, these are chocho, aka chayote. You know what I say? So what we're going to do, we're going to cook them just like we cook the apple pie. We have a saucepan here. I'm going to go in with 1 cup of water. We're going to bring that up to a boil. To that water, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and a tablespoon of butter. Okay, once that comes to a boil, we're going to add now our chocho. Ooh, that smells so good with the cinnamon and everything. So on medium heat now, we're gonna cook these until they're nice and tender. Want to still have a little crunch in there, you know. Because remember, we're gonna bake it, right? And speaking of bake, at this point you wanna turn on your oven to preheat to 425 degrees. So while that's cooking, I'm gonna go in with a tablespoon of cornstarch to about 2 tablespoons of water. We're just gonna mix that out. This will help us to thicken up this pie, right? Mix that out, ensure there's no lumps. And then 1 tablespoon of freshly squeezed lime juice. So we're gonna add the lime juice to the cornstarch. Give that a mix. Set that to the side. Cook that on medium-low heat until softened. So once those starts to tenderize, you're just gonna mix up the cornstarch mixture, and we're just gonna add that to it. Ensure to mix in, because this is gonna thicken this up nicely. It's gonna thick up real quick. And then we're gonna cook for about a minute, ensuring to stir. And something I need to point out here, I didn't remember this about chocho. They're very stainy, so when you're doing this, wear a glove if possible to prevent your hands from getting stained. So we can kill the heat now, as we're good to go. My money make you paradise. Two are we happy to be next time. So good on no come up back me baby. Alright, we're back. Everything is nice and cooled. Yep. And now I have my pie dish right here, a 9-inch pie dish. I went ahead and I got some pre-made short crust pastry from the store. I have videos out on these already, so no need for me to make this. If you want to learn how to make that, click the link right there, right? So I'm going to go ahead, pull these from the package. No need for rolling pin, everything is already pre-rolled. So we'll just unravel that over our pie dish. So we'll just make sure that's fit, right? We're gonna go in with our cooled filling. Yo, this smells so good. I normally do the lattice. I'm not gonna do a lattice cover for this one. I'm gonna give this a regular cover for this one. All right. Roll this off, and you want to place this over top like so. Gonna push that down, tuck it down in here just like the one that we did before. Right? And you want to crimp the edges, so I'm gonna roll these over to crimp the edges. Yes, roll and crimp it, so to speak, like a glue. All right, so we roll everything now. Next up, we're gonna just create a design. So use your fingers to create like a design like so. So create a nice little design. So one finger pointing and then a pinch. I'm gonna use 1 egg and a touch of milk, just a touch. Whisk that up, and we're gonna brush this. Brush that nicely, ensure you cover everywhere. Because if you don't do that, you're not gonna have that golden color that you're looking for. Oven is already preheated, quick and easy, especially if you have the pre-made pastry. As I said, I have videos out on how to make your own short crust pastry. Next up, we're just gonna create a design in the middle, like one hole right there, another one right there. Turn that around, one right there, just so it can breathe, right? Another one right there. Put a little short one right there. Next little short one. Yeah. Just so it can breathe. And just for a little design purpose. Yeah. Can just create a little design on there to just let it look unique, right? 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. And there we go. Right? Gonna pop this in the oven on 425 for about 35 to 40 minutes or until everything is golden brown. Alright. And there we go. Nice and golden brown. And once you realize that all the syrup are oozing out, that's an indication that we're ready to go. And there's our timer. All right, this is still nice and warm. I'm just gonna cut into that. Beautiful. Get me a proper chunky slice. See if it holds its shape. Okay. Bottom is nice and crispy. Obviously, you know you need this to cool down a bit more. But yeah, could wait for it to cool down. We taste it. Tell you what I go on. Yeah. I get the texture of chocho slightly, a little bit chewy. It's a little bit crunchy, but the sweetness from the cinnamon, the tartness from the lemon, you really and truly can tell that it's full on chocho. Because as I said, chocho don't really have a flavor of its own. So it took on the flavor of the cinnamon and the lime juice. You know what I say? Okay. All right. I like it. I'd add a little bit more sugar, to be honest. But differently, you think that you're having an apple pie in a sense. I swear to you. It's like you're having an apple pie. So, if you're a chocho lover, a chayote, try this pie.
So I'm here tasting this, well, I call it chocho. That's how I grew up hearing it. But I think when I bought it at the store, it's called like chayote squash. And honestly, if you guys eat this, you guys wouldn't, like, nobody would know it was an apple. You wouldn't know it was an apple. It tastes just like an apple pie. So I'm saying you can even do like an apple crumble with this.
Chocho crumble.
Chocho crumble. You guys, this is amazing. Like, the texture tastes like when you boil down apples. It's perfect.
I see a process.
Perfect.
I see a process.
Like, I'm not even being extra. And then just a while ago, I had some Aki and what? Aki and Festival flatbread. He's gonna put that out soon, I guess. Which, you guys wait for that video. That video, you guys be making that every day. But overall,
but only thing I say about this pie, because I don't
so
need
good.
the crust food, I want more butter in my crust.
Yeah.
And it's store-bought crust, right?
You guys, don't throw away your chocho. Make a pie, okay?
So if you're living in Jamaica and you don't have apple, because American apple expensive,
very expensive.
Chocho tree.
Yes. You know how much time people have with chocho? Like, what do people usually put it in? You put it in your soup.
Put it as provision.
I never thought about a dessert. You guys, I thought it was a vegetable. Agent just told me it's a fruit. Is it a fruit?
It's a fruit. We'll treat it like a vegetable.
No, try it out. I'm not being extra. I tell Adrian the truth all the time when it comes to food. 10 out of 10 on that flatbread. 11 out of 10. Yeah. Check it out. Subscribe. Like the video.
Wait, what? 11 out of 10? That's higher than you can do.
All right.
Jammer try. Very nice.
Try what?
No, try.
The man, the chocho pie are bad. Yeah, man, people with diabetic, high blood pressure, they can try that one. Yeah. Put your my son. If you are them know, say, mommy, say that one, yeah, bad. Yes, this good for the high blood pressure people. Them, the two of them, no salty, no whole heap of sugar. Good to go, man. Perfect.